let me show you how I fix the Sony Z1. Don't come around. So what to do is remove the SIM card first, then I can remove the back. This looks like it's already been opened before. Let's see if it's already been opened before, and it won't be difficult to open it again. So I just pry it open. If it's not open before, I have to apply heat on it and then remove it. Otherwise, this is a glass, it will break if you just pull it out like that. So once this is open, what I can do is I can remove all the screws. Yeah, it was a good phone, very good phone in fact. When it came out, one of the best phones. One of the first waterproof phones were made by Sony, so those were quite good. Let's unclip this first. Okay, it's up. Normally it's glued, so it's quite tricky to come out. This was already opened, so I don't have to worry about the glue. If it wasn't open before, you have to be careful, okay? Don't just do like you do with the other phones. Be careful with it. No, it's not that difficult to disassemble this phone. It's just got some glues stuck around, so it's a bit, headache to remove it. Otherwise, it's not that difficult. So once this is removed, I remove the battery first. First thing, remove the battery, and the battery just comes off like this. Once this is removed, I don't have to go above here. I can just remove this bit and remove the screen and put a new one on it. Okay, you don't have to open the whole thing like these motherboards and everything. So remove the antennas, and this comes off. It's the speaker and the antenna as well. So once that comes off, I can unclip the flakes here and this one as well. Unclip that as well. Now I need to apply some heat to it. What I can do is, since I will be working with the glass, I will be putting some tape to it so that if it breaks off, it doesn't come into my eyes. Let's do this. But while applying heat, it's gonna be squeezed, so just leave it. So once this is taped up, now I don't have to worry about getting it into my eyes. Now I can just heat it up and remove it. Use a heat gun or a hair dryer or a heat blade. I'll be using a heat gun. If you have a hair dryer, you can use a hair dryer to do that. So let's turn on the heat gun down a little bit. To heat it up, I just touch it and feel if it's warm enough or not. You don't have to make it too hot, like burning hot. You don't have to do that. Just feel if it's hot enough. Feel if it's hot or not, then that's enough for you. So this seems okay now. Let's just warm it a little bit. Okay, it's quite hot. Now what I can do is, from the sides, I can just remove it like this. Since this is already broken, I don't have to worry about breaking some more. See, it just broke again. If it wasn't broken, I would use some other ways to do this. This is already broken, so I don't have to worry about it. I can just remove it into pieces or anything. I'm doing this without worrying because the screen is already broken. If it wasn't broken, I would not do this. I would be more careful with it. But this is already broken, so I don't have to worry about it. Let's go to the other side. Let's pull out from this side as well. There's a camera which you have to be careful, okay? And this glue, they stick so bad, man. The waterproof glues. Okay, it's out. Let's remove this as well. This is a microphone. This comes off. And this is glued, normally glued. This one isn't glued, so it's quite easy to move it. And even this one, I'm just gonna pull it out. If it wasn't broken, I would be very, very careful with this. But since this is already broken, I don't have to worry too much about it. I'll just pull it out like this. And I can remove the LCD from the back. If I broke it, I would have to replace a new one. So yeah, I would have to replace a new one. It would be waste of money, waste of time, waste of everything. Okay, this is out. See, it's quite easy. Okay, let me put a new one and see if it's working or not. Let's use this one. Be very careful while putting this back in, because it's very fragile. Very, very fragile. It's gonna break off easily. So once it goes in, push this inward and connect this. This is quite tricky to put on. Okay, it's on now. Then I can connect this as well. Okay, this had to be folded. So once it goes in, let's put the battery and see if it's working or not. If it's working, I'll put everything back in and it's good to go. Power it on. Just power it on, and I can see the LCD lighting up. So this seems okay. Let's see if the touch is working or not. If the touch doesn't work, remove everything again, put it back again and try it. If it still doesn't work, get a new one and put it again. So what I normally do with repairing Sony's LCD is I get two parts. I've got two. So if one doesn't work, I have another one and return one of them if the first one is working. So always get two parts for Sony if you're doing a Sony repairs. So yeah, the touch is working fine and it's good. Now I can turn it off and put everything back in. I will be removing the battery and removing the LCD as well. And this bit. Remove the LCD. And I will clean this and put a glue on it. Cleaning it is quite simple. Most of the glue came off, so I don't have to scrub it. Just using a isopropyl alcohol. I can see all this dirt just comes off like that, and then just clean it all the way. Clean the earpiece side as well. Okay, this looks clean now. What we do is put a glue on it and stick it. A Sony, they normally comes with a thick glue like this one here, which is kind of rubbery and stuff. I won't be able to put that kind of glue, but I will be putting this one, D7000, which is quite good. So let's just go ahead and put this on. This is quite viscous, so you have to be quick on it, otherwise it's gonna flow everywhere. You can start anywhere. I'll start from here. So the flex side goes in first, like this. Once it goes in, you can just push the other bit back. This has glue coming off, so let's put it on the thing. What I can do is I can put this plate back in so that it doesn't do any of those short circuit things and all. Okay, it's back. Let me connect this first. Be very gentle with this, because if we break it, it's gone. This is quite tricky to put in. So what I have to do is I need to push it down a little bit like this and push it in. So yeah, that is gone in. Now let's put this microphone back in. Okay, it's gone in as well. Let's just remove this plastic. I don't know where they put this. Okay, everything is up. Now what I can do is I can put the speaker thing back in. It's not difficult. Sometimes, yeah, it is quite tricky to do this. Like on Z3 and all, it's quite tricky to do this. But this, no, you just plug it in and it works straight away. And plug in the antenna, then I can plug in the other antenna as well. One of them is for 3G and 4G, and the other one is for Wi-Fi, I guess. So let's put this aside. Once this is done, I can put the battery back in. It's not difficult. What you have to think always in life is, it's not difficult, it's easy. You have to say that in everything that you do. It's not difficult, it's easy. Makes it like 80% easier if you think that way. Let's try to be quick so that the glue that we just put on doesn't dry out. If it dries out, then we'll have to open it up and put it back again. So try to be as quick as possible. And once this is done, I'm not going to clean this, I'm just going to add some more glue to it and put it back. That's enough. And then I can just wrap this up. Once this is done, what I'm going to do is I'm going to clean this up using isopropyl alcohol. This, before it dries out, let's clean it up just to make it look nice, you know. So yeah, this is cleaned, because once it dries out it will be difficult to clean it up. Then once it's clean, just use a rubber band to put it in place so that it doesn't move. Okay, this is all done. Let's turn it on again. It will be difficult a couple of times, but after you get hang of it, it will be pretty easy. You can do it with your eyes closed. I was saying that. You can't do it with your eyes closed. Yeah, in your dreams you can do it. You can do anything. I got a golden elephant in my dream. What about that? Yeah. So this is all done. And anybody watching this video, I hope you learned something of it. And I'll be making some more of these how I do videos. Stay tuned to watch some more of these, and don't forget to like and subscribe. You don't want to miss a thing, do you? Yeah, that's all. thank you very much and have a good day.